As the camera world accelerates into 2025, anticipation is building around the next generation of mirrorless marvels. Rumors, patents, and industry whispers are painting a picture of what could be a transformative year for content creators and professionals. Canon, Nikon, and Sony appear to be gearing up for major announcements that could reshape the competitive landscape. With technological advances ranging from AI-powered autofocus to stacked sensors, the upcoming gear isn't just expected to meet demands, it might redefine what's possible. In this article, we'll explore 5 of the most heavily rumored cameras set to make waves in 2025. The Canon EOS R6 Mark III, Nikon Z7 III, Sony A7V, Canon EOS R7 Mark II, and the Nikon Z8 II. The Canon EOS R6 Mark III is shaping up to be one of the most hotly anticipated camera launches of 2025. Following in the footsteps of the R6 Mark II, which built upon the original R6 full-frame capabilities, the Mark III is rumored to raise the bar even further. With serious updates potentially on the way, it's clear that Canon is preparing to compete directly with Sony's hybrid monsters like the A7 IV and A7V, as well as Nikon's expanding Z line. One of the most persistent rumors surrounding the R6 Mark III is the possible implementation of a stacked sensor. Canon has shown increasing interest in this sensor architecture with their high-end R3 and upcoming R1 flagship. A stacked sensor would dramatically improve readout speeds, enabling faster continuous shooting, better rolling shutter performance in video, and higher efficiency in autofocus tracking. While it might not be the same level as Canon's top-tier R3 sensor, a mid-range version tailored to the R6 III could offer a major leap in performance. Autofocus is another area expected to see serious upgrades. Canon has already been leading the industry with its dual-pixel CMOS AF2 system, but insiders believe the Mark III will feature AI-enhanced subject tracking, an evolution influenced by the technology being tested in the R1. This could mean better subject detection for not just humans and animals, but vehicles, sports action, and possibly more exotic use cases like insects or handheld macro tracking. If Canon manages to integrate a deeper neural network into the autofocus engine, the R6 III could outperform even the current R5 in tracking consistency. Video performance is also expected to get a significant boost. The R6 II already offers 4K 60 video oversampled from 6K, but reports suggest the Mark III might introduce full-width 4K 120 with no crop, and potentially 6K 60 RAW external output via HDMI. Canon has been gradually shedding its past limitations around video features in non-cinema bodies, and the R6 III could represent a turning point where hybrid cameras truly blur the lines with Canon's Cinema EOS line. Heat management has been a point of concern in previous Canon bodies, particularly with the original R6. It's likely that Canon has refined the internal design, adding improved heat dissipation methods, whether via passive thermal control or smarter processing pipelines that spread out CPU and sensor workloads. Users should expect longer recording limits, even in 4K 120 or 6K modes. The build and ergonomics are rumored to stay consistent with the R6 II, compact but solid, with a deep grip and simplified button layout. However, one rumored addition is a slightly larger and brighter EVF, bringing it closer to the 5.76 dot viewfinders seen in higher-end models. A fully articulating LCD, weather sealing, and dual UHS-2 card slots will likely return, but some speculate we may see a CF Express Type B slot added alongside SD, enabling faster burst write speeds and raw video handling. Another area of intrigue is in body stabilization. Canon's IBIS is already among the best in the industry, often offering up to 8 stops of correction with compatible RF lenses. Rumors suggest the R6 III could push stabilization further, possibly with a redesigned sensor shift mechanism or a more advanced gyroscopic system. This would particularly benefit handheld video shooters and event photographers working in low light without tripods. On the software side, Canon may be preparing to introduce enhanced firmware tools for creators. Features like waveform monitoring, false color, or even Canon Log 3 profiles could become native to the R6 III rather than needing external recorders. Improved wireless functionality, better FTP protocols, and deeper integration with Canon's cloud-based workflow ecosystem may also make this camera a powerful option for remote production and editorial teams. Connectivity is expected to be modernized, with native support for Wi-Fi 6E, Bluetooth 5.3, and possibly even 5G tethering via USB-C for streaming or real-time file delivery. This would align the R6 III with Canon's push toward content creation pipelines that match the fast-paced demands of online publishing, journalism, and live event coverage. Battery life is also rumored to improve slightly, with a more efficient processor or power-saving modes built into the Digic engine. Some whispers even suggest Canon is testing a new power-saving standby feature that kicks in during inactivity and wakes the camera instantly with a half-shutter press. Pricing for the Canon R6 Mark III is expected to remain within the same bracket as its predecessor, likely launching between $2,499 and $2,699. Canon has historically been careful about price positioning, especially when competing directly with Sony's A7V and Nikon's Z6 II or III. The expected release window is sometime in the second half of 2025, potentially late Q3 or early Q4, lining up with major events like Photokina or IBIS. Canon tends to announce major products at trade shows or during dedicated virtual events, so keep an eye on those timeframes for any official word. In summary, the Canon EOS R6 Mark III is expected to bring meaningful upgrades to one of Canon's most versatile and well-loved camera lines. If the stacked sensor rumors, AI-powered autofocus, and advanced video specs come to fruition, this could be the go-to hybrid workhorse for a huge range of photographers and filmmakers. With refined ergonomics, stronger heat management, and smarter connectivity, the R6 III may hit the sweet spot between price, performance, and future-proofing like no Canon camera before it. The Nikon Z7 III has rapidly become one of the most speculated cameras of 2025, and if the rumors are to be believed, it could redefine Nikon's position in the high-resolution mirrorless segment. As the successor to the critically acclaimed Z7 II, this upcoming model is expected to bridge the gap between resolution-focused photographers and hybrid shooters looking for versatility in both stills and video. One of the biggest rumors surrounding the Z7 III is a potential sensor upgrade. While the Z7 II featured a 45.7 MP BSI CMOS sensor, speculation suggests Nikon may introduce either a new stacked CMOS or an improved BSI sensor with faster readout speeds and better low-light performance. A stacked sensor would be a significant step forward, especially for minimizing rolling shutter in video and offering faster burst rates in stills. If Nikon opts for this route, the Z7 III could stand toe-to-toe with Sony's A7RV and Canon's future high-res contenders. In terms of autofocus, sources close to Nikon's supply chain hint at a substantial overhaul to the AF system. The Z7 II's autofocus, while capable, lagged behind Sony's real-time tracking and Canon's dual-pixel CMOS AF2 in specific areas like subject recognition and eye tracking in challenging conditions. The Z7 III is rumored to incorporate AI-powered subject detection and 3D tracking refinements that borrow heavily from the Nikon Z8 and Z9 playbook. This would result in faster, more accurate subject tracking and potentially animal, bird, vehicle, and even airplane recognition baked in. When it comes to video, Nikon may finally give creators more reasons to consider the Z7 line. Rumors suggest the Z7 III could feature 6K internal recording and 4K 120p with 10-bit color depth and N-Log. While Nikon has been gradually improving video performance across its lineup, the Z7 III might be the model that finally brings the Z7 name into true hybrid territory. There's also talk of ProRAW's raw external recording support via HDMI and improved heat management that allows longer record times. The body design is expected to remain relatively unchanged from the Z7 II, where the sealed magnesium alloy construction, dual card slots, potentially CF-Express Type B plus SDUHS2, and a top LCD panel for quick settings access. However, ergonomic tweaks borrowed from the Z8, such as deeper grip contours and a refined button layout, could be implemented to appeal to users transitioning from DSLRs or larger systems. Another big point of discussion is the EVF. While the Z7 II's 3.69mm EVF is decent, rumors suggest Nikon might push for a higher resolution 5.76mm or even 9.44mm OLED panel with improved refresh rates. This would enhance the shooting experience, especially for professionals who rely on precise manual focus or high-speed action capture. Battery life should also see a marginal improvement with efficiency gains from a newer speed processor, likely a modified version of what's in the Z8 or Z9. USB-C power delivery and in-body charging will almost certainly return, along with wireless transfer protocols like SnapBridge, Bluetooth Low, and Wi-Fi 5G HZ support. As for pricing and availability, most leakers placed the Nikon Z7 III announcement sometime in Q3 of 2025, likely just before the holiday season. The body-only price is estimated around $3,299 to $3,499, positioning it squarely between the Z6 lineup and flagship Z8. This could make the Z7 III one of the best value high-res mirrorless options on the market. In conclusion, the Nikon Z7 III appears to be much more than a minor refresh. From improved autofocus and video capabilities to a potential stacked sensor and modernized body design, Nikon seems poised to give hybrid shooters a compelling new option. Whether you're a landscape photographer needing ultra-high resolution, a portrait shooter wanting refined subject detection, or a filmmaker looking for color-rich 4K footage, the Z7 III may check more boxes than ever before in Nikon's mirrorless portfolio. Sony's Alpha 7 series has long been a benchmark for hybrid mirrorless cameras that balance high-resolution stills with advanced video capabilities. As rumors swirl around the upcoming Sony A7V, expectations are high for what could be a defining release in 2025 for creators who want flagship features in a more affordable, versatile body. The A7V is anticipated to refine and elevate the formula established by the A7 IV, combining cutting-edge sensor technology, AI-driven autofocus, and cinema-grade video features, all in a body that's compact and lightweight enough for everyday use. At the heart of the A7V, sources suggest Sony will employ a newly developed 33-megapixel backside illuminated CMOS sensor, similar in resolution to the A7 IV, but engineered for faster data readout speeds and improved dynamic range. This sensor is expected to address common pain points such as rolling shutter distortion during fast action and noise at higher ISOs. The faster readout, combined with Sony's powerful Beyond XR processor, will likely enable burst shooting speeds around 10 frames per second in full RAW, a critical feature for sports, wildlife, and event photographers. Perhaps the most exciting anticipated upgrade is Sony's integration of a next-generation AI-driven autofocus system. Building on the real-time IAF and real-time tracking technologies found in the A7 IV and A7RV, the A7V is rumored to feature enhanced subject recognition that extends beyond humans and animals to birds, vehicles, trains, and aircraft. This expanded recognition comes from an advanced AI engine that leverages deep learning to maintain focus even on fast, erratic, or low-contrast subjects. For photographers and videographers who shoot in dynamic environments, this level of intelligent autofocus would be a game-changer. The A7V is also expected to make significant strides in video capabilities. Industry insiders speculate that it will support 4K recording up to 120 frames per second internally with 10-bit 4:2 two-color sampling, an impressive feat that would eliminate the need for external recorders for many creators. The 4K video is rumored to be oversampled from a higher resolution source, such as 6K or 7K, ensuring sharper, cleaner footage with minimal artifacts. Additionally, Sony's popular S-Log3 and S-Cinetone profiles are expected to be included, providing a robust color grading foundation for professional workflows. Support for HDR workflows via HLG is also anticipated, catering to content producers targeting emerging HDR platforms. Thermal management, a challenge for many compact hybrid cameras, has been addressed in Sony's recent releases, and the A7V is expected to benefit from an improved heat dissipation design. This would enable longer continuous recording times, even at demanding frame rates like 4K 120 or in high bitrate modes. This improvement would be critical for live event coverage, interviews, and documentary filmmaking where recording interruptions are undesirable. In-body image stabilization remains a critical feature for Sony cameras, and rumors suggest the A7V will offer up to 7 stops of 5-axis stabilization. This could be achieved through a redesigned sensor shift mechanism paired with digital stabilization enhancements powered by the AI processor. The result would be remarkably steady handheld footage, even with long telephoto lenses or in low light, appealing to both photographers and videographers who rely on mobility and speed. Ergonomically, the A7V is expected to build on the user feedback Sony received from the A7 IV. While maintaining a compact and lightweight form factor, subtle refinements to the grip, button layout, and customizable controls are likely. Sony's dual card slot configuration is anticipated to include one CFexpress Type A slot and one SDUHS2 slot, supporting high-speed write speeds necessary for burst shooting and video capture. Some rumors hint at a potential adoption of dual CFexpress Type A slots, but this is less certain given Sony's current lineup strategy. The electronic viewfinder is another area Sony appears to be upgrading. The A7 IV featured a 3.69 million EVF, but the A7V might jump to a 5.76 million OLED panel with a 120Hz refresh rate, offering a brighter, clearer, and more immersive viewing experience. This would improve manual focusing accuracy and tracking precision, especially in fast-paced shooting conditions. The rear LCD is expected to remain a fully articulating touchscreen but with improvements in brightness and color accuracy, catering to vloggers and solo shooters who need flexible framing options. Connectivity-wise, the A7V is rumored to include the latest Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.3 standards, offering faster and more stable wireless connections. USB-C 3.2 Gen 2 ports are expected to support high-speed data transfer, power delivery charging, and possibly even direct streaming capabilities. There is speculation that Sony will push further into live streaming functionality, allowing creators to broadcast directly to platforms like YouTube or Twitch with minimal setup, possibly integrated with Sony's updated Creators app. Battery life is projected to remain solid, leveraging the reliable NPFC 100 battery pack. Power management improvements in the Beyond's XR processor could extend usage time, while USB-C charging and power pass-through during operation will support uninterrupted shooting sessions. Durability and weather sealing remain important for Sony's flagship lineup. The A7V is expected to feature robust magnesium alloy construction with thorough sealing against dust and moisture, making it a reliable companion for outdoor, adventure, and travel photographers. In terms of software and user experience, Sony continues to invest heavily in AI and computational photography. Rumors suggest that the A7V will debut new firmware features including improved face and eye priority modes for multiple subjects, subject-based tracking in video, and potentially cloud-assisted editing tools that allow basic post-processing and loot application via the mobile app. These features aim to simplify workflows, allowing creators to deliver polished content faster. Pricing for the Sony A7V is expected to sit slightly above the A7 IV's launch price of $2,499, with estimates ranging from $2,699 to $2,799 for the body alone. Given the feature set and the improvements in autofocus, video, and ergonomics, this price point would position the A7V competitively against Canon's R6 Mark III and Nikon's Z7 III. The anticipated launch window for the A7V is in late Q3 or early Q4 2025, potentially coinciding with major industry events such as IBIS or a Sony-specific launch event. Sony's efficient global supply chain means the A7V should be widely available shortly after announcement. In conclusion, the Sony A7V promises to be a powerhouse hybrid camera that blends excellent still image quality with cinema-grade video features. Its anticipated AI-driven autofocus, enhanced stabilization, and versatile video capabilities make it an attractive choice for a broad spectrum of creators, from professional photographers to indie filmmakers and content creators looking for a do-it-all camera. With Sony's proven track record for innovation and build quality, the A7V could become one of the standout mirrorless cameras of 2025. Canon's EOS R7, released in recent years, has quickly become a favorite among enthusiasts and semi-professional photographers who want a powerful APS-C mirrorless camera with speed, sharpness, and versatility. Looking ahead to 2025, the rumors around the Canon EOS R7 Mark II suggest that Canon is ready to elevate this model significantly, aiming to capture more of the growing market for advanced crop sensor cameras that excel in sports, wildlife, and hybrid shooting. The biggest speculation centers on the sensor and processor. Sources close to Canon's supply chain have hinted that the R7 Mark II might feature a newly developed 32-megapixel stacked APS-C CMOS sensor. This would be a notable step up from the original R7's 32.5 MP sensor, with the key difference being the adoption of stacked architecture. A stacked sensor allows much faster readout speeds, dramatically reducing rolling shutter effects and enabling higher burst rates. This would allow the R7 Mark II to shoot at blazing speeds. Some rumors suggest continuous shooting speeds of up to 30 frames per second with full autofocus and auto exposure, making it one of the fastest APS-C cameras on the market. This leap in speed and sensor technology would position the R7 Mark II as a serious contender against Sony's popular APS-C cameras like the A6600 and A7000 series, as well as Nikon's Z50 and upcoming Z30 successors. The increased sensor speed also benefits video, enabling internal 4K video capture at up to 120 frames per second with 10-bit 4:2 color sampling. This would allow content creators to shoot slow-motion footage with cinematic quality, a highly sought-after feature in the increasingly video-centric market. Autofocus on the original R7 was already impressive, featuring Canon's dual-pixel CMOS AF2 with 651 AF zones and effective eye and face detection for humans and animals. For the Mark II, rumors suggest Canon will integrate an enhanced AI-driven autofocus system similar to the one used in the EOS R3 and EOS R6 Mark III. This system would include deeper machine learning capabilities to recognize and track smaller and faster subjects, such as birds in flight or athletes in fast action sports. Improved subject recognition might extend to vehicles, insects, and even specific wildlife species, elevating the R7 Mark II to a new level of intelligence and precision in AF tracking. Video functionality is expected to be another strong focus. The R7 Mark II might include advanced video tools like Canon Log3 and HDR-PQ recording, improving the dynamic range and color grading flexibility for filmmakers. Enhanced heat dissipation solutions, building on lessons learned from the R6 series, could allow for extended recording times even at high resolutions and frame rates. Internal 10-bit recording combined with HDMI raw output support might also be available, positioning the R7 Mark II as a hybrid powerhouse for vloggers, documentary makers, and independent filmmakers who prefer a lighter and more affordable camera. Build quality and ergonomics are expected to improve as well. While retaining the compact and lightweight design beloved by R7 users, Canon might tweak the grip shape and button placement for better handling during fast action shooting. The fully articulating touchscreen will likely return, with improvements in brightness and responsiveness. Weather sealing is expected to be robust enough for outdoor and adventure photography, with resistance to dust and moisture in moderate conditions. Connectivity upgrades are on the table too. Rumors suggest the inclusion of Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.3 for faster, more reliable wireless transfer and remote control capabilities. USB-C 3.2 Gen 2 will likely be standard for high-speed data transfer and in-camera charging. Some chatter also hints at possible 5G cellular tethering options via accessories or USB for live streaming and instant content delivery, a feature gaining traction among on-the-go creators. Storage-wise, Canon could continue with dual SD card slots, potentially upgrading to support UHS 2 speeds, or even including one CFexpress Type B slot to accommodate faster write speeds demanded by high bitrate video and burst shooting. Dual card slots are essential for professional workflows that require instant backup or relay recording to avoid data loss. In terms of battery, the R7 Mark II may continue to use the LP6NH battery, but could see efficiency improvements thanks to the new Digic X processor rumored to be powering the camera. Canon might also introduce smarter power-saving modes to extend shooting time, an important consideration for wildlife and sports photographers who spend long hours in the field. Pricing is expected to remain competitive, likely around the $1,499 to $1,699 mark for the body alone. This would position the R7 Mark II as an accessible yet highly capable camera for enthusiasts stepping up from entry-level APS-C or older DSLRs. Given the rumored feature set, it could attract a wide audience looking for a blend of speed, image quality, and video performance without breaking the bank. The launch window is anticipated for mid to late 2025, possibly around the summer trade shows or Canon's typical product announcement events. Given Canon's current market momentum and the growing popularity of APS-C systems, the R7 Mark II could become one of the highlight releases of the year in its class. In summary, the Canon EOS R7 Mark II promises to be a major upgrade that could redefine the APS-C mirrorless market. With a stacked sensor delivering faster speeds and better video, enhanced AI autofocus, improved ergonomics, and modern connectivity, it aims to appeal to a broad spectrum of photographers and videographers, from wildlife shooters and sports enthusiasts to vloggers and hybrid creators. If Canon hits these rumored features, the R7 Mark II could be a top pick for anyone looking for professional-grade performance in a compact APS-C package. The Nikon Z8 made a big splash upon its release as a professional-grade camera offering flagship-level features in a relatively compact and affordable body compared to the Z9. As 2025 approaches, rumors are heating up about the Nikon Z8 II, a potential successor designed to push the boundaries even further and fill the gap between Nikon's flagship cinema cameras and high-resolution stills bodies. The Z8 II is expected to consolidate Nikon's reputation for delivering cutting-edge technology combined with robust build quality and versatile hybrid capabilities. At the core of the Z8 II's anticipated upgrade is a new, state-of-the-art sensor. While the original Z8 featured a 45.7-megapixel backside illuminated CMOS sensor, the Mark II variant might introduce a refined version with stacked architecture and faster readout speeds. This upgrade could significantly reduce rolling shutter, allowing the camera to capture fast-moving subjects with minimal distortion. The stacked sensor would also enable higher continuous shooting rates. Rumors point to up to 20 frames per second in full-resolution RAW, matching or even surpassing the Z9's burst capabilities. Dynamic range and low-light performance are expected to improve thanks to enhanced sensor design and Nikon's latest Xpeed processing engine, rumored to be the Xpeed 7. This new processor is believed to bring faster image processing, superior noise reduction, and improved power efficiency. The combination of the new sensor and processor could place the Z8 II at the forefront of image quality, especially in challenging lighting conditions. Autofocus is another critical area where the Z8 II might shine. Nikon's original Z8 already featured advanced subject detection with real-time eye and animal tracking, but the Mark II is expected to take this further by integrating AI-powered subject recognition learned from the flagship Z9. The camera could recognize an even wider array of subjects: humans, animals, birds, vehicles, and possibly even insects or specific sports objects like balls or rackets. The AF system might also benefit from improved algorithms that enhance tracking accuracy and responsiveness, particularly in fast-paced or unpredictable shooting scenarios. Video capabilities on the Z8 II are rumored to rival cinema cameras in this class. While the Z8 supports 8K 30p and 4K 120p video recording, the Mark II may push these limits by enabling internal 8K 60p capture with 10-bit 4:2 color sampling, a major step forward for high-end videographers. ProRes RAW recording via HDMI and internal recording options like N-Log3 are expected, along with advanced video assist features such as waveform monitors, zebras, focus peaking, and loop support. This would make the Z8 II a formidable tool for filmmakers who want cinema-grade video quality in a compact, stills-capable body. Heat management has been a challenge for high-resolution mirrorless cameras shooting in 8K or high frame rates, and Nikon's engineering team is reportedly implementing an advanced cooling system for the Z8 II. This could involve enhanced internal heat sinks, ventilation designs, or power optimization algorithms that allow for longer recording times without thermal shutdowns. For professional content creators, this is an essential upgrade, ensuring reliability during extended shoots. Physically, the Z8 II is expected to maintain the robust magnesium alloy body of its predecessor, featuring comprehensive weather sealing to withstand harsh conditions. Nikon's ergonomics are praised in the original Z8, and the Mark II may bring subtle refinements, possibly a slightly deeper grip, reconfigurable buttons, and a more tactile dial system designed for ease of use under demanding conditions such as cold weather or gloves. The camera's electronic viewfinder may see an upgrade to a higher resolution panel, potentially a 5.76 million OLED with a 120Hz refresh rate, offering a smooth, immersive shooting experience with reduced lag. The rear LCD touchscreen is anticipated to remain a fully articulating type, but could benefit from enhanced brightness and improved color fidelity, catering to vlogging and run and gun filmmakers. In terms of storage, The Nikon Z8 II might feature dual CFexpress Type B card slots to handle the large data throughput of 8K video and high-speed burst shooting. This dual slot configuration allows simultaneous recording for instant backup or relay recording, crucial for professional reliability. The Z8 II could also support the latest generation of CFexpress cards for faster write speeds and lower latency. Connectivity options are likely to be state-of-the-art, including Wi-Fi 6E, Bluetooth 5.3, and USB-C 3.2 Gen 2, with support for fast data transfer, power delivery, and tethered shooting. Some speculation suggests the possibility of optional 5G cellular modules or adapters to facilitate live streaming and fast cloud uploads, aligning with modern professional workflows that demand instantaneous content delivery. Battery life on the Z8 II may see improvements through power optimization in the Expeed 7 processor and possibly a new generation of NEL15 batteries or a higher capacity alternative. Nikon may also introduce smarter power-saving modes and faster charging via USB-C, crucial for extended outdoor or location shoots where power sources are limited. Pricing for the Nikon Z8 II is expected to be premium, but more accessible than the Z9 flagship, possibly landing around the $4,000 to $4,500 range. This pricing would make it a strong option for professionals and advanced enthusiasts who want flagship performance without the bulk and price of the Z9. The rumored release window for the Z8 II is late 2025, potentially in Q4, aligned with Nikon's typical product cycle and major trade shows such as Photokina or CP+. Nikon's manufacturing and supply chain appear ready to handle a global rollout, ensuring the camera reaches key markets quickly. In summary, the Nikon Z8 II looks poised to push the envelope in the professional mirrorless segment by combining blistering speed, exceptional image quality, and cinema-grade video features into a compact and durable package. If the stacked sensor, enhanced autofocus, and advanced video specs come to fruition, it will be a versatile tool that appeals to photographers and filmmakers alike, those who demand uncompromising performance in both stills and motion capture. If even half of the rumors prove true, 2025 will be a year to remember in the camera industry. Canon appears ready to reinforce both ends of its mirrorless spectrum with performance upgrades. Nikon is preparing to deliver pro-level tools that challenge the status quo, and Sony continues to fine-tune its hybrid formula for creators of all kinds. The upcoming models are more than spec bumps, they're strategic moves that reflect evolving market dynamics and user demands. As more information emerges and official announcements drop, one thing is certain: the competition is heating up, and photographers and videographers everywhere are about to benefit from the innovation race.